Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm reviewing Hunger Pains True Love Bites by Joy Demorra. Let me see if I can hold that up closer. So this is a great queer romance book. It's also a great gaslamp fantasy book, so if you're into Victorian settings, fantasy, vampires, werewolves, the sidhe, I believe that's how you pronounce the word. Male romance, polyamory, anything like that, anything within the queer spectrum. This is a wonderful book. I love the way that she writes. And I'm a little biased because I've been following her on Tumblr for a good long time and I really like her. I have a little bit of a parasocial relationship with her as much as I try not to. But Queer Love Bites is about a werewolf, Nathan Northland. And he has some bad injuries. He's not doing so hot. And his representation for disability is really good. I don't have the same types of disabilities that he does, and all mine are pretty much invisible. So I feel a little weird talking about it, but I really do think that she does a great job at writing someone who doesn't hate himself just because he's disabled or doesn't believe that he deserves shit. Like, he suffers, yeah, and he talks about suffering. He talks about how he has to work in a different way than other people have to work because when you're hard of hearing or when you're in pain 24/7, you do work differently. Well, anyway, he goes to Island Erie. I think it's pronounced Erie. I could be wrong. And if I am, and if someone knows it's pronounced a different way, please tell me because I'd love to pronounce it right. Which is a vampire island. And on this vampire island, he meets Vlad, who is the Viscount. And these two hit it off instantly. And like, when I first read this, I didn't remember much spice at all. I was curious why she said that this was medium/hot spice fantasy. But reading this again, especially being more affirmed in my own gender identity, and being much more on the masculine side than the feminine side, this hit a lot different. There's not very much at all in the spice when Ursula, which is a sidhe, who comes along, but it's still so good. I love it. And the only thing that I really experience with it is that Ursula, the way that Ursula is brought in is a little weird. And it makes sense for Vlad because he's a little bit compulsive. Not very compulsive, but like he makes big decisions out of nowhere after being too scared to make decisions. But with Nathan, it seems more like, what's going on here? Why is he jumping on someone all of a sudden? But it's done tastefully too. I think that the author was trying to like kind of rush Ursula in so that she'd be in the next book. And just trying to establish that this was going to be a polyamorous relationship. I could be wrong, and I might be wrong about how I'm justifying the two of them bringing her into the relationship. But anyway, by the end of the book, she's not going to be there, so it's not like she's a permanent fixture in their relationship yet. I believe that's where it's heading, but as of this book, she gets some help to save the world, and that's it. But this is a very good book, and especially if you want to support a queer author who also has very bad disability problems, I would highly suggest reading this, whether if it's from your library or getting a book yourself. It's wonderful. That's all, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.